Hi, I'm Dr. Kaylin Curry, and I'm here to share tips to support your well-being this winter. Today, we'll talk about some activities that can help you meet your foundational needs. I want to begin by acknowledging that you're not forgetting to take care of yourself. Rather, your job is rooted in caring for others, and it can be difficult to meet your own needs, especially in high-stress times. Although many of the sources of stress and burnout are outside of your immediate control, you can still have a meaningful influence on your own well-being. The research-based strategies I'll discuss today are simple, and you can use them in your everyday life. In fact, they're all related to things you already do every day: sleep, eat, and move around. Dr. Tia Kim is here to tell us what the research says.
Getting enough sleep, eating well, and taking time to exercise are vital to your emotional management. That's because these strategies can help you establish and maintain a positive emotional baseline, how you're feeling before an event occurs. If you feel more in control of your emotions and then experience a stressful event, your positive emotional baseline will help you respond to that stressful event in a more effective, calmer way.
Oh, I know how that goes. Sometimes something as simple as spilling coffee on yourself can feel like a slight annoyance or the end of the world, depending on how your emotional health and regulation are that day. Also, these tips aren't just for educators. They can benefit your family, your colleagues, and your students too. First, a tip for you. When it comes to sleep, commit to a schedule. This should be something you can stick to even on the weekends. Remember, adults need at least 7 hours of sleep every night. Track sleep on your own with a sleep diary or an app. And try to avoid screen time before bed, which can affect your ability to fall asleep. If you have to work late, dim your screen brightness or use a blue light filter. And make your bedroom a comfortable place to rest, dark, cool, and free of external disruptions. The next tip is for you and your family. When it comes to eating well, try keeping a weekly food journal. Maybe the daily goal is to eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Create a calendar that has your food goals written on it. When you meet a daily goal, everyone having a piece of fruit with lunch, for example, have a family member mark it on the calendar and monitor your progress. Keeping a food journal aligned with your nutritional goals can also help you eat more mindfully. As for something you can do with your students or your colleagues, make movement a fun part of your day. Tell your class you're all working together toward a goal. Setting a specific, realistic goal makes it more likely that you'll reach it. Maybe the goal is to take a stretch break every afternoon, where you all stand up and touch your toes. If you don't work directly with students, you can do a version of this activity with your colleagues. Make a plan to go for a quick walk around the building together at lunch, and hold each other accountable for meeting your shared goal.
You probably noticed that these tips have something in common: tracking your progress. Research shows that tracking a behavior you want to improve will help change that behavior. This applies to sleep, exercise, nutrition, and more.
Thanks, Tia. One last tip. Let colleagues and family members know you're prioritizing your personal health and well-being this winter. Share how these tips can help them set a positive emotional baseline too. The goal is to help yourself and those around you cope with stress and find balance. Join us next month when we'll talk about healthy ways to unplug and unwind. Thanks for watching.